Hi, and welcome to my Saturday stream and scream of Danganronpa. Okay,
So,
what is up, Ioi? Hey, Koto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing every day of my life. I never understand why doors are locked. It's just baffling to me. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out.
There are too many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
would you like my help?
Sure, why not? Yeah, let's look back on things.
This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up,
Kyoko disappeared. I just realized as I was saying that Makoto was speaking.
After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me.
According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock.
Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in an orange costume.
Orange costume. Strange. I have no idea why that S and T became a fucking O.
It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away.
I'm trying to sound like Sakura. She has a really difficult voice to imitate. I'm giving it my all. I'm not trying to sound like a heavy smoker.
After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office.
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that,
Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor.
Celeste! What's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then,
yeah. What was that? You can't blame her after hearing yeah. That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However, but at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka.
And that's when I showed up and told you that Byakuya and Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. And as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone.
Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So, from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time,
Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
And there we discovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished, giving Celeste ample time to murder Hifumi in that room that was locked. And that brings us up to now.
However, looking back, things have certainly been active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Seriously? That was great. I thought I would at least get something like, you know, Sakura's account or something as evidence, but nope. Nope. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body, not to be confused with the way I say trap sometimes. Did the killer use this and move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Nice! Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been disguised using these in I already said that game. Keep up. God, I said that last week. Either way, all the hammers obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet? Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It's a dolly. Hello, dolly. Said hello, dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. Though technically, I think Hello, Dolly is sung by Louis Armstrong, isn't it? Like, he had a role in that thing. Like, I only saw it, like, one time in high school because our, like, drama teacher wanted us to watch it. And I can't remember. I think Louis Armstrong was the one that sang that part. So I guess it should have been more like, hello, Dolly. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel and the dolly was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Nice! Repository dolly has been added to the truth bullets. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the ground. Did you have to emphasize the big, Makoto? I mean, really, like, the guy's dead. Have a little heart. Let's not go fat-shaming him. Jeez. His really big body. Wow, Makoto. Rude. So fucking rude. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? God damn, Makoto! I mean, seriously! We didn't hear a crane or anything! From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? How in the hell? They are tweens. They look so goddamn like the same person. You say to them, you want ice cream cone? Both of them will say yes. How in the hell? So good. I just don't get it. I thought he was gonna be like, how can someone let them go like that? Let themselves go like that. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? What? Something is off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling that something is different? Yeah, he's got tears all over his face. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? Hifumi would do that in order to walk up here. Because if he didn't walk up here, he would not ever have been able to be in this room. Because Celeste can't move him, dolly or no. Okay. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Hifumi's glasses have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And actually, another thing he didn't really notice. See his little hair divot? See how, like, toned down it is? Like it's been beaten flat? It was huge and spiky in the other one. Just saying. Anything else? Looked at that, looked at that. Oh. I didn't even know you were still in here. Hi. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words,
then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Does he really hate us all so much that he's gonna kill us in order for her to survive? Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was discovered. Wasn't discovered. I don't know, one of those. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a huge clue hiding in there somewhere. I'm telling you, I've got a raging clue.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no. There's a few other things, like you. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Well, all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, Your number one priority is, you know, not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more rules, more chances you'll get found out.
See.
Hold on. Perhaps I see. So that's what that means. Everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What the fucking fuck? I mean, what's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. Great, so now when we get to the trial, Byakuya is going to be standing behind his little podium fapping, apparently. He talked as if he'd figured something out, but if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Possibly. People get killed for less. There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies, and the door's design can only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. And when they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... Repository door has been added to the truth section. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are places I already know about, like the nurse's office where Hifumi was found in the equipment room. Okay. So let's go to the Noise's office. Actually, don't I have some coins? Let's just spend some coins real quick here. Yeah, I got 8 coins. Whoops. Forgot how to put coins in the damn thing. Huh? There we go. Got it! Okay. I already have that book game. Ooh. Lucky. I already have a peanut and Coke. Oh, lucky. There we go. Thank you, game. I don't have that. Crystal Skull. It's that cursed Spielberg item. Some kind of bracelet. Glasses. Bodysuit. Bunny earmuffs. Last coin. Fingers crossed. KK. I should probably get going, you know, with the whole investigation thing. Alright, so nurse's office was right around, not this way, I'm going totally the wrong way. Right around here? Yeah. Yeah. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Hello, Celeste. Can I help you? Is there a particular reason why you're in here? I don't think I've ever really looked around the nurse's office. I should give everything a look. Surveillance evidence doesn't matter right now. Totally matters. What are you talking about? It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth, and it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Oh, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood, but who would need something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. Totally wasn't used to clean Hifumi's glasses so he could stand up and walk the fuck away. And it totally wasn't his, which is why it has that character that he loves on it. But I think it might be important. Glasses cleaning cloth has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hammer 3 was the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. Why would they do that? How bizarre, how bizarre. Hey, look, another trash. Oh no, that's a water thing, maybe. A refrigerator. Wonder if there's anything inside to drink. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched, and I'm just gonna drink from the crime scene, because fuck protocol. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Well, at least we know where the blood came from for them to fake that whole scene. This monitor really doesn't matter right now. I wish someone had touched the blood when he had freshly died to find out if it was cold or not. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Well, you know, I'm just checking this and that. Main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office,
Yes,
right?
indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. Carry off someone as big, gigantic, totally huge, extremely enormous as Hifumi is only a couple of minutes is. I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Nothing is impossible. Celeste's account has been added to the truth section. Alright. So we need to go to the ha, there it is. The equipment room. Wait, no, we've been to the equipment room, not the equipment room. God damn it. Wait, is it the equipment room? Yeah. Wait, no, it is the equipment room, right? Yeah, the equipment room is where we found Taka and the physics thing. Yeah. I'm just crazy. I'm mixing up equipment room and repository in my head. I don't know if I looked at this monitor. Let's go ahead and give it a look-see. Let's use this for experiments and stuff. Not related to the case. Oh, it's another camera. Ninja camera. I'm not necessarily worrying about these things, I'm just looking for coins. So calm down, game, okay? Calm down. That just seems silly. Unless, of course, it's radioactive! Radioactive! Hi. There. You. I need to forget about it. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon we used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. This dude's memory, really impressive. Some kind of tire mark going through a pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? which means that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. Turns out there's an elevator somewhere you didn't know about! No, it literally just got up and walked away. That's still a total mystery!
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Poor thing. I'm so sorry that you missed out on it. I'm just gonna forget about this for now. Is that all you got to say? Okay. That's a great look right there. Not this one, but the one after it where she's like totally confused. Super cute. I don't know why, but confused murderer is just like the best. Alright, let's spend these last few coins that we got. Because fucking why not, right? There we go. Should be looking at the store right behind us. So this is where you were. No, I want to go to the store! Don't you do it! You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. Okay, you should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. This is the note Hiro wrote us to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
Clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Well, I don't need to read that line. Yasuhito's message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So he said go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? I don't know. I should ponder over it in the store while spending my hard-earned Monokuma coins. Yes. Give it a shot. Alright, let's give it a shot. Holy shit. Got a lot of coins from that thing. From that little searchy McDo. I got a tumbleweed. It's high noon. I'm just gonna say that and like throw it across the floor. Bicycle seat, maybe? I don't know what that was. Maybe a movie? Ooh. Wow, I bet Genocide Jill would love that. I wonder if I've gotten any scissors. Hey, replacement blueberry perfume. Replace the one that I gave the sport. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me that thumbs up if you did. And subscribe if you want more content. Thanks again, guys. Alright. Bye, bye, bye. Sorry. Ooh!